Hello friend, in this tutorial series I teach you how to make a third-person shooter game with PlayMaker. With PlayMaker you don't need to learn any programming or any code. It's a node-based UI tools. Let me show you how it works. So first you need to download your character. Here is the website where you get all or any kind of characters for your game in free without need to buy. And from this website you rig your characters and you download the animation. Here is I download some animations for my character. Here is some idle animations, walk, run. As you can see, you need to change its type to humanoid, because otherwise this type your animation don't work correctly. So you must change your animation into humanoid. After that you and let's be and assign some checkbox value for correct animation, and let's download PlayMaker's price is $65, but I give you in free. Let's download with my link which I give in my in description. Click on install. After some time click on import, and there we go, install in my project with the name PlayMakers. Now make a player animator which control all the animation. Click on animator and name its animation controller and assign this to player animator. But uncheck this default value. Check apply root motion. Now create animation. First of all, idle animation is the default animation, and another animation and walk animation, and put another animation which is run animation, rename it to run. Now make a transition between idle and walk. Uncheck this, because when we transform to another animation without take time, and make two parameter, one for map for running and run for run animation. So let's set the condition when it's less than 0.1 is stop and greater than is run from idle to walk, and create another transition between walk to run, and set condition when is true is run and false is walk. Now it's designed perfectly, and select player maker FSM. Now let's check its work. When I give value 1 it's walk and 0 it's idle, and when I check the run it's running fast. Now select the action get axis vector, which is used to get axis for the player. By default it sets horizontal and vertical. The player move vertical and horizontal, we get its axis. By default Unity set vertical SW and horizontal is AD. It's AD for horizontal. Now we may store these vector value into variables and another input value is input mag. Now check this to show in right inspectors menu, otherwise it's not showing. Now create another action method which is access parameter float, which is used for get the animator parameter value and assign this to the variable which I above created, and assign this also make animator ball action for running. Now check this, let's get value as you can see in the right inspect menu. Sorry, there is another event. I select wrong event. This time I do the same thing which I did. There we go, it's move correctly. Select another event for direction, which is smooth look at direction, which is used to make player move horizontal and vertically. As you can see, can easily make movement of the player without any programming code. Now make camera is move with the player. For this I make an empty object and name it camera base, and set its by default position on player. Make it show its position is center of the player. Copy this and make another variable and name it camera follow. Put base variable outside the player and main camera into the base. Now we set the camera position so it's look fine. After that, make PlayMakers and select move towards action and select the camera base into it. And select another action method which is used for mouse look. But there is some problem. First we need to fix camera direction problem. For this I put another action and it's work fine. When we player camera move, player automatically move towards. We make another node for running animation. and we need to assign left shift for running. By default, F3 is in Unity. F3 is left shift, so we use F3 fire 3 for running. For this, we make get animator get button down. When fire 3 is down, player is shift from walk to run animation, and when button is up, it means when we release the shift button, player automatically moves to running animation. Make its transition between these two nodes, and there we go, it's worked fine. Now we check. Yeah, I press shift button, it's running, and when I release shift button, it stops. Now there is some problem. Oh, I forget the check value. Now this time it's fixed. Now it's running. When I press shift button, it's walk, and when I release shift button, it's move to run animation. And also directions is work fine. We don't need to do anything. Now our next thing is to add. Let's look who's now drag this into the scene. Its size is bigger, so I change its size. Now resize this weapon model to the player and move to player right hand. Make it little smaller. And set exactly in the player size. And after that, check. Now it's perfectly fit in the player hand, and it's also correctly transition between idle to run without any interruption. Now we successfully complete our first goal, and in the next video I show you how to player move out into the objects and player position into many objects. So let's see in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel.